Okay, good job, Adrian. Kind of challenging today. Just gonna get right to it. Let's do the C major, the circle of fives, doing the scales, doing it in scale form. So first C, and then G, then D, and then A, and then E, and then B. Right? C, G, right? D, like in the bars, the bar shape, and then A, and then E, and then B. Right? I'm just kind of plucking the strings, but you could just G, D, A, E, B. That's it. All right. For reference, just to make sure, you could do it that way for the C, or you could do it that way. Boom, you got the G, you know that. You could do it that way for the D, or do it that way. And the A, and then the E, same thing. You'll be on your eighth, no, you'll be on your 7th fret for the E, 5th string, right? 7th fret. And then you do the B, just that way. All right, now we go into the C minor. All right, we're going to the circle of fives in the minor chord progression, but we're doing the scales. Ready? So, right, and then, right, so we're doing that. We're doing that for the scales and the minor chord progressions. And then the minor chords were this, C minor, right? Boom. And then we did G minor, boom. D minor, A minor, E minor, 7th fret, and B minor, 7th fret. Okay, so we did those. All right, so here's the deal with those two. All right, when you're doing the major scales, the concept for this is being able to know where you are when you're playing your whatever key you're in. But here's the thing: in doing all those scales, it's going to be really important to apply all those things, all those little subtle things that I showed you guys how to do. And I saw you do it, by the way, when you were trying to find out what where the pentatonic was, or the natural minor in certain keys, or certain certain keys that the songs were in. So when you were playing like I think I said a D major, or I might have said A major, and try to find the relative minor in it. And I saw you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you figured that it would be like a F sharp. I think you figured it would be like an F sharp. And what I said is, okay, so if it's an A, just put your pinky on the A on your 6th string, so that would be your 5th fret, and just count 4 steps back, and that's the pentatonic you'll be in. Now, that position where you're doing a pentatonic, it's the equivalent of doing your natural minor there as well, right? That's your natural minor, and then you can do a harmonic minor there, right? And then you could do a whole lot of things there. Everything is there, all right. So you have a lot of reference points, and the reason you know those things is because you learned one key. You learned the key of C major, and you learned everything to do from the C major, and everything that's tied into the C major scale. Then you have what's tied to it is your relative minor, which is A natural minor. So you know what that shape looks like, right? And your harmonic minor is tied into that. The pentatonic is tied into that. and just recently you learned your slipping my mind. Oh, you learn your diminished scale. All right, so you learn that one, and you could tie that into the A pentatonic. You can also put your the B diminished in there too, as you saw just in this class. So there's a lot of things that you can do in that one key, right? So if that's C, as long as you know your C major scale, as long as you know the C major scale and everything that's attached to it, you use that same concept for any key that you're in, anywhere you are on your guitar. If if you and then there's the modes, and then there's the modes that's attached, the modes position, the modal positions that are attached, along the frets, the fretboard of your guitar. So there's a lot of things that you have just from the one key. But if the key switches, that's okay. You just take that one scale that you know, that one form that you know, because on that one form you know all the other things that go with that one scale, right? So the C major, you know all the other scales that go with the C major. So if the key changes, let's say it's a D sharp, right? If it's a D sharp, you know everything that's attached to that. Why do you know that? Because when you find, okay, a D sharp there, and you go here and you find a D sharp, if you find the D sharp and you put your pinky there, boom, 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 you have the pentatonic, you have the natural minor, you have the diminished, you have the harmonic minor in there, right? You could do a whole tone scale. Everything is set up. It works just that way. All right. If you have any questions on this concept, let me know, because it's one thing to explain it, but it's the kind of thing where you have to, okay, absorb whatever's being told to you with this, and then you do it. You can look at the charts and then do it yourself. To make it even simpler, here's this thing. Here's the point. Know one scale. Know the scale, right? The C major, and the easiest way to get to the pentatonic from your C. And then once you get to your pentatonic, you'll know how to do your harmonic minor, natural minor, and diminished scales. And then your whole tone is right there. It's one meshwork that goes with one scale that it's, and you have already developed a way of getting to all those things within just doing one scale. All right, so knowing that, you'll be able to apply it with any place that you have to be on your guitar, any key that a song is in. F sharp, G sharp, the songs in C sharp, whatever. You'll know what to do. And these are major. So understand that would apply for, okay, if the key is in a major key, that's how you would find your pentatonic and your minor and all those other things that go with the major scale. If the song is in a minor, straight up, if it's in a minor, you don't have to do anything, because all you do is you could do your, if it's like B minor, well, that's your B. It was right there on your 7th fret or your 6th string. Go into your pentatonic, go into the natural minor, go into the harmonic minor, because it starts off in B minor. All right. If you want to add flavoring for the C, well, here's the trick. In your pentatonic, right? Let's go up on your 6th string. Here's the trick. If it's in B minor and you want to do your B pentatonic or natural minor, if you want to switch up and add some major patterns in there, okay, all you do is this. Since you start on the B on your 6th string, count 4 steps, 4 frets. Your pinky is going to be the major. That's your major. And you put your middle finger where that pinky was, and you do your major scale. That's the major, right? From there, pinky, boom, you do your major scale, right? And then if you go down to your 1st string, and you do the same concept where you just put your pinky there and that's your major, check this out. Do a backwards major scale from the pinky. That's it. So you already have a couple of places to play your major. It's that simple, right? So if it's a B pentatonic, boom. Okay, your B is here, 7th fret. Just move it down, boom, boom, boom. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the major that it would be in. Go backwards because your pinky's on the major that it would be on. Just do a backwards major scale. And you have that shape that goes with the 5th string. If you want to make it even more easier or challenging, you have your 7th fret. You put your pinky. You count four frets, and you got your pinky right there. You switch your pinky with your middle finger. You go backwards as though you're doing a G major scale, because you're going to go upward to the 6th string, right? So you're just going to do the G major pattern. Same thing, right? And the more you do this, you're going to get more confidence. It's just going to be a lot easier, less stress. All right. Okay, so that is it for that for now. Just practice that only, and work on all the other stuff, autumn leaves and stuff like that. Basically, just try and hang in there for the next couple of days, and just take it easy and just do your best, man. That's all you could do. All right, brother. Have a good one. Bless you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.